When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Hello, my fellow ecclesiastites. It is I, your lovable host, Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. The number that you can call in tonight is area code toll-free 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. I do wish to thank you for tuning in and listening here on it's what is it? Hump Day, right? Yeah, it is Hump Day. Wednesday, and I know everybody's got the Democratic debate on their minds. Everybody's talking about the. Well, I saw and heard snippets of it today, but obviously. Because it came on at 8:30 p.m. and I was still on the air, I did not tune into it because I had more important things to do. I knew it wasn't going to be anything earth-shattering or groundbreaking. From what I can tell, basically what Hillary got a pass last night. And if I recall correctly, I said that they were going to be kind of light on her. They weren't going to go after her. The Democrats aren't going to go after her. Absolutely not. They have to back each other. I was a little bit surprised about Bernie Sanders saying that, Americans are tired of hearing about your emails. I mean, he came across as, I'm not the only one, and Republicans aren't the only one either that think Bernie just came across and looked like the grumpy old, angry old uncle or grandpa. There are Democrats and liberals out there on social media today just complaining about how angry Bernie is. But Drudge is saying that Bernie, according to, they did a survey, Bernie won the debate. Now, I know the lamestream media is saying that, Hillary won hands down. I've seen, my only thing is, look, the woman has some serious issues, but evidently she did not embarrass herself any further than she's already an embarrassment, but she didn't. It didn't further embarrass herself at the debate last night. So now you have people saying, well, geez, Joe, doesn't look like you got to get in now. You know, she didn't shoot herself in the head. And so, now all of a sudden they're saying, well, Joe, just sit out the sidelines. What's Joe Biden going to do? Wait until the next election? And Joe's getting up there too. This is like, his last chance for it. But I didn't watch it, but I've heard the snippets. I've read the snippets. One of the things that came to me from listening and reading is this stupid notion that these Democrats, I don't know. I guess maybe they were thinking that they were all going to try to out-socialist Bernie, but that's not going to happen. But giving stuff away. Giving stuff, it's like Christmas all over again. Yeah, we need to give this for free and this for free, and the government needs to give this out for free, and nothing is for free. I don't know what is it going to take for us to be able to get that across to people, that there is no such thing as free. You're either paying for it up front, or you on the front end, or you're paying for it on the back end. There is no free. As a matter of fact, when it comes to so-called freebies from the government, they're really expensive, and that's why I say if free is too expensive, we can't afford free. Because it takes a massive amount of tax dollars in order to... It's kind of like... The government's like a bad charity. It's like, let me give you the example. It's like a bad charity. Now, there are good charities out there where more than 90% of the donated dollars goes towards the actual cause of the charity. And then there are those bad charities out there where as little as 5% of the money donated goes to the actual cause. So let me give you an example. Say you're out there. Well, you're out there. I don't know what what is it? Susan Komen for the Cure is. I don't know what their efficiency rate is. But let's just use cancer as an example. You have an organization. You say, Kick Cancer's Butt in 2015, nonprofit organization. And you give them a dollar. And they have that dollar. They get the dollar from you. And they turn around and give 95 cents of that dollar to a research organization who's trying to find a cure. So they give them 90. So that means they have a 95% efficiency rate. So 5%, that 5 cents on that dollar, is going to run the actual operation of Kick Cancer's Butt in 2015. Whatever. Now let's say you have charity B. Cancer is really awful and we should do something about it, charity. And you decide you're going to give that charity $1. And that charity takes that dollar and they say, and they turn around and give 50 cents of that dollar to areas or research that's going to kick cancer's butt. And they take the other 50 cents that's left over and they use it to run the operation. Now, what does it take to run an operation? Well, you have overhead like any other business, like paying employees of the operation. But you have one charity that's giving 95%. In other words, they have only 5% overhead. And you got this charity over here that has a 50% overhead. Now, who do you think is doing a better job? Who do you think is getting more money into the system of finding a cure? Well, obviously, the one over here that only has 5% overhead and is donating or giving or funding